by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing ZAC with the runes Conqueror, Triumph, Legend Haste, Last Stand, Magic Forward, and Cosmic. With ZAC, we're gonna start the W. W deals max health damage around us. And then anytime you cast an ability, you're gonna lose HP, but drop these blobs. As you pick up the blobs, you're gonna heal and lower the cooldown of the W. So W is your primary damage ability. And then it's just these wet noodle auto attacks from there. Nice. That's ZAC. Like, he's one of the more awkward champions for me. Really basic champs, it always feels like that for me. Just, you know, I feel like a normal person would like more basic, easier, but me, it just weirds me out. Turn this down some, Jesus. The Q, you throw it at him, you connect the arms. Actually, it'll be easier to show you on the wolves. Because when you use the Q on a single target, it don't really do nothing. The initial cast is going to slow the target, and then, so we Q, and then we auto another one, boom, and it slams them together, dropping more of the blobs, dealing damage, and extending the CC. When it comes to a gank, we're going to use that to Q the champion, and then slam them, usually against a minion. The E is going to be our primary ability. Charge it up, jump, slam the enemy, CC them, and then deal a little bit of damage. Now, with more points in the E, we get longer range on it. So although ZAC's primary goal in the early game is going to be to clear, or is going to be the gank, we need to clear in the early game. We need to get some levels in the E and then start ganking. So for the first two clears, just do these camps and then start running around and killing people. Smite that. Yeah, ZAC is such an ancient champion. And he actually got nerfed, isn't that crazy? He's one of those champs that whenever he's just barely strong, right, it's like, no, 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 no. Level 4, another point in our E. Now would be the time for our first gank. The enemy bot lane is not fully committed to anything, and they're full HP. Okey-doke, and with them being that close to the turret, no thank you. Let's do the Scuttle Crab first. We're going to save the E so that we can have it if any plays were to happen. Yep, and job is probably done here. Enemy bot lane's under turret. Fizz is recalling. Let's recall ourselves. You can leave these wards at the very least, and then that's that. That's our first turn. Let's go for Dark Seal, Amp Tome, Control Ward. To the top side. Building into the Proto Belt first, and then we can get the Sunfire. Wait. Your Honor, I'm supposed to get Bombies first. Oh well. To the top side. See if we can clean this up. That's one. E. Hello. W. Auto. Q. Q. Onto the minions. Hit them. W. Hit them. And auto. And you're dead. Good job, Mr. ZAC. Yeah, you're supposed to buy Bomby Cinders on the first recall. It's going to increase our clear speed. But I bought an Amp Tome. Well, ZAC was designed for players like me. Smart ones. Back to the camps. We'll get level 5, and then on turn 2 with level 5, with some items, you're way stronger. Just check it out. Boom. This is going to be our distance on the E. So we can go way further now. Between the autos, you just need to do a single movement command to where the blobs are. So long that you don't stay there autoing, you're doing fine. Think of it like Shaco's backstab if you've ever played him. Check out the distance. Yep. Yeah, we're a real champion now. We can honestly keep farming for level 6 since we had that successful play. Yep, the Krugs will give us level 6, and that's pretty good. I will ward the dragon just in case. The control word is to deny the enemy vision. So now we know that they don't have vision on the dragon too. As we get level 6 here, ZAC's ulti is going to be... Let's bounce where we... After we jump on them, we extend the CC by using the ulti, knocking them around, dealing damage, and then it drops a lot of blobs too. So you can spam the W as you're fighting. Bro, nothing's happening down here. Nothing for us. I pinged the dragon. They move. Okay. This season, the jungle pet does more damage and you deal less damage. This is good for ZAC, especially when it comes to doing these objectives. That jungle pet is just ambiently dealing a lot more damage. So we get them done faster. Alrighty. Now we still have that ulti, so let's go ahead and smite this. And then to the bot lane. Will the enemy bot lane ever do anything? Of course not. That would make too much sense. Nice. E. Q. Well, we got a flash, not bad. Our E is up in 8 seconds. We could look for a double dip here, where the Kai'Sa doesn't have flash. Not that bad. Not that bad. Hello. Oh, sorry. Myth me. It's fine. Your Honor, that's a Zed jungle post nerf. It's fine. Our passive lets us come back to life if we were to die, so I can stay near this play. Alrighty, well, job's done. Let's get that Balmy Cinder. Balmy Cinder, Fiendish Codex, to the top side. Balmy Cinder giving us HP, burn damage to the camps and the champions, and ability haste. All very good stats for us. And then we'll complete the Proto Belt first, after building that Balmies. Dun-dun-dun. Back to the camps. Let's go ahead and look for a top gank here. Yeah, these guys are trading. There's the ghost. Darius is going to be fully committed to this one. E. Okay, well, if Garen pulled him a little bit to the right, that would have helped the cause. Not today. We're in the river. Let's keep doing plays. To the mid lane. Whoa. Here we come. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Mr. Zed, gonna go in here. E. Nice. Ulti. Doink. W. Doink. W. Doink. Q. And then slam him against a minion. W. Auto. Auto smite. Auto E. You're dead. Don't forget to use your E as a damage source or another form of CC at the second phase of the fight. Easy cleanup right there. We started the plays by trying to kill the Darius, and then with the mid lane fighting, it's a no-brainer. You always want to show up to the fights as ZAC. You farmed those first couple turns for a reason, to be strong now. And with a successful fight, now we'll take the objectives. No problem. This is a super good start to the game. What do I do when my teammates are feeding? You farm your camps and wait for a good play. You definitely don't do the objectives when your team's feeding. It's a big mistake players make. They go, well, I have nothing to do, so I'll do the dragon. And then guess who shows up? The entire enemy fed-ass team. No thanks. The play is done. We did the objective, and we're going to go back to the camps now. With our ulti down, we have a little bit of time to farm. We'll look for a play right about the time it comes up, and right about the time that we get a level up here. We don't have to recall for the items just yet, either. Mr. Zed is on the map, and he's pissed. Scope's done. To the mid lane. Maxing the W second. Nefiri's annoying. She has the dodge everything move. No dice. You can cancel ZAC's E with movement. Or with a recall. Nefiri's doing nothing. To the bot lane. We can skip our bot side camps because they don't give us a level up. We want to be first to the play to do the play. Make the enemy react. Not today, huh? Everything's warded. If this is warded, they might see me exiting. But what they don't see is me going into this bush. Okay. E. Going in. Okay, Kai'Sa going in. Ulti. W. Another W. Auto. Auto E. QW. You're dead. Job's done. Look at all these wards. Sushi, run! Well, enjoy. Proto Belt, Boots Lucidity coming up next, and a sweeper. Wait. Medjai's. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. 10 stacks on that Dark Seal. Magi's giving us HP, movement speed, ability power, and more ability power as we get kills and assist. With a Guardian Angel passive, basically. Easy to maintain those stacks. Let's just do my... Well, there's no Gromp. To the bot side. Ulti's down, you know the deal. We'll farm a couple camps in between, and then look for more plays. The lanes are going very good. Even if they weren't, you still want to attack the lanes with your ganks because you have nothing else to do as Mr. ZAC. If you farm and scale and play safe, nothing happens. You lose. Isn't that something? You've played games like that too, Bob. You know. Yeah, well, my team sucked. They'll always suck and you'll always lose, so better to gamble.
This is actually one of the reasons that sports gambling is rising in popularity, because the middle class is rising, but the wages and the dollar value isn't. Go!
All right, to the bot side. Level 9, we have our E maxed. As much range as we can get on this bad boy. E, going long. A swing and a miss. Get him, Fizz. There you go. W. Holy shit. E, going long. Q. Onto the dogs here. Slam. Ulti. Any allies at all? Anybody. Another E. Knock up. W. Hit him. Hit him. And then we're going to Q. Flash. Q. Stun. W. Auto. And then E. Right there. You guys finish the kill. I've worked hard all day. You guys do something. Do the dragon now. We need to make this one happen quick before the enemy respawns and kicks our ass. We start the play by chasing that Blitzcrank, and then we can take it further and further. The E is on such a short cooldown as we put more points in it and get more levels. May the better man win. Focusing on the smite here. W. Auto smite. Chop's done. E. Going in. Q. Get the stun. W. This is looking bad. Sorty. Oh, Lord. E. Nice. Q, W. Get the stun, actually. Oh, my God. Blitzcrank gave it to me. Waiting. E. Get the knockup. Hit him. Oh, he's going pretty deep. Q. Stun. E. W. Auto. Pick up the blobs, W. This is so crazy how they're giving me a lot, Bob. They're going too fast, too furious. Back to base. We are so fed. Rocket Belt, boost lucidity into the Sunfire Cape every day of your life. This can be the build, minus the Medjais. The 24 stacks Medjais, actually. The Aston Martin custom paint or something. Alrighty, let's get the catch-up XP from these and then go kill some people. Protobelt's going to give us that dash, dealing damage. And then as we complete the Red Smite here, we're going to get a slow and deal damage to targets when we initially hit them. The Rocket Belt can help you get in range to initially hit them or to stay on top of them after you use the jump. All the stats it gives us are super good too, with ability power, HP, ability haste. Very nice. Mr. P is going topside. So am I. You want to follow the plays as ZAC, not do your own solo stuff. I think Darius got outplayed there. Over the wall. E. To the shadow. Rocket Belt. You're dead. In the mid game, once you start getting these kills, you need to push for some turret damage. We got 3 Void Grubs. Let's put them to work. Ouch. Ouch. Someone took your cannon minion. Push. 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 Job's done. We can start using the E just to get around the map. It's a 6-second cooldown. The distance you get is broken. Bro, we are so fed. I want to play to contest the enemy here. The enemy's not really doing anything. It's going to be Zed on the red buff here. But I don't want to do a solo kill. There we go. E, W, ulti. Pop, pop, pop. You're dead. Now we do the Rift Herald. Always find the play first. That's why you lose games, Bob. You just start the Rift Herald right here. I know you. You go, well, I guess there's nothing to do. Have you ever killed a champion? Be honest. Press 1 in the comments if you've ever killed a champion. Press 2 if you haven't.
And we're not here to judge, we're here to help. We want the best for you here at Sawyer Jungle Academy, and if you sign up for our program, for $900 a day, you can get kills on jungle. Link in the description.
At least one guy checked and he's disappointed there's not a real link. Alrighty, job is done. Let's go ahead and help out bot lane. We're so strong we don't have to stop to farm or anything. And then by existing on the map, we can get plays like this. E. Doink. Instantly dead. Blitzcrank, how do you feel? Nah, for real. Okay. Let's go spend all of our money. Sunfire Cape, and then from here, they have some magic damage, but not enough. So we'll go for... They don't have enough healing either. Hold up. Unending Despair. This item is super under-purchased as an armor item. My team is going top. Kaisa is pushing bot. I will go bot primarily to defend. If she wants to die, I'll kill her, but we want to start team fighting as we enter this mid game. Not just doing single kills like this. Hello, friend. E. Q. W. Auto. Moving. Another E. W. Proto. Okay. Hello, friend. E. Ulti. Nami's super dead. Gotta go back to Zed's shadow here. E. Q. Slam. Spamming W as we go here, by the way. Mr. Zed. Hey! Hey! EW. Screw you. Who's gonna kill Zed? Dude, I was finally gonna ask her out and then you blew it! To the dragon. Well, that kind of became a team fight. We start the attack on Kaisa, and the Zed and Blitzcrank had been farming my jungle and then showed up to try to counter us, but we're too damn strong. ZAC's damage is AoE, so whenever there's multiple people, don't get scared, get the fuck in there and start hitting them and see what happens. With ZAC, he's very weird. You deal damage, you take damage, and you CC. You have to utilize all of that to get the most out of his kit. And when you're very fed, that's the easiest time to do it. Drop that Rift Herald, the boys are going to be pushing mid. Let's move up the map. Oh, Mr. Zed. E. W. Auto. Goodbye, Mr. Zed. Oh, sorry. Back in. Ulti. Eventually. Boom. Boom. Q. E. Never mind. That turret really messes everything up where I can't keep going. Job's done. Now, my team's pushing. Garen's pushing. Lucian's pushing. Stay with them and let them do the work, and you capitalize. We forced that play. We had ulti. It's fine. Now we wait. And there's the bubble. There's Nefiri's dodge everything move. E. You're dead. Just like that. With ZAC players, they get such a lead because they force the plays, but then second turn, second phase of the fights, you need to let the plays happen and not force them. Then it all works for you. Mr. Darius, what are you thinking existing on the map right now? Idiot! E. Hello. W. Q. Slam. Ulti. Might as well. W. You're dead. That's a tilt gank. Just make them tilt. Let's spin that gold and then get back on the map here. Unending Despair is going to give us HP, armor, ability haste. We deal damage around us, and then we heal based off that damage dealt. We're very strong, and if I continue to farm, the enemy catches up to me. I'm at 4 items, basically. So we want to use it. To do that, it's simple. Just be grouped up with your team, and then push as much as you can. Bro, Unending Despair is good. Everyone stopped building this item. Wait for me. Yeah. Smite. W. And onto Mr. Z here. Wait for Zed's shadow. Proto Belt. E. W. Q. Slam. Proto Belt. Oh, I don't have it. E. Hit him. W. You're dead. Back to full HP. Okay. Nami, you're super dead. Mr. Fizz. Oh. No, man. E. W ulti. Well, this is messy. Take that, Dyrus. What to do, what to do. Let's get into Fury's dodge everything move. She didn't even use it. Gotcha. Oh. Oh. Run. Well, nobody important died. As you get the advantage, it's up to your team to push it for them to take the turrets. It's not your job as ZAC, but you facilitate it by winning the plays. It's always special to see how your allies die and don't get a turret. But as they do that, don't die with them. It's going to take a couple dozen games to get there, but... Q. Hello. Going long. Miss everything. Get blast coned away. Good job, ZAC. E. Bro, that knockup is so brutal. Yeah, come on back, Blitzcrank. Yeah. Sweeper into the fog of war. E. Going long. E. Knock up. W. You're dead. And... it's only Zed here. He's not even here. Finally, some progress. Let's push. Just know, too, whenever you're losing on ZAC, it feels extra bad because this champion is so mid-range. Like in Final Fantasy, there's a red mage. The red mage gets to use the spells from the white mage and the black mage, basically the damage and healing ones. But then as the game progresses, you don't get the higher level spells, and you suck. That's kind of how ZAC is. But when you accelerate and get a lead, you're like the most OP shit ever. And that's what this game is. Obviously. You would hope with 14 kills. My team keeps pushing, they die. I'm going to take the dragon, and then we'll do the Baron. The Dragon Soul and a Baron, you know. I think that's a good way to win, actually. I think if you want to win more games, you should get more Dragon Souls and Barons. Subscribe for more. We'll be crunching the numbers on if getting Baron helps you win the game. Fire Dragon Soul is going to give us more damage as we initially hit the enemy, just like our Red Smite. Spirit Visage going to make us ungodly tanky, give us extra healing. To the top side. Once again, we have everything to gain and nothing to lose by continuing to push and attack the enemy. We're so much stronger, and if we don't take the Baron push and end, the enemy catches up eventually. So if you're ever doing shit in between, ever farming camps here, it sucks. Make no mistake, it sucks. Going long. Q. Hello. Giving up looks like many different things. I think Kaisa gave up there. To the Baron, boys. One question. Who's going to stop me, huh? It's really spamming the W and clicking around here. You should be comfortable with your abilities by now. Okay. And... smite. Let's get to the fight. Yep. Ulti. That's one. That's two. And that's their whole damn team here. Blitzcrank, I love you. Protobelt. Q. What? E. Going long, baby. You're dead. Kaisa, come out and play. Whatever. Go ahead, Kaisa. Kill me. Q. GG, final score 15-0 and 15. It's crazy. Protobell dealing 400. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, yeah? Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress, but for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.